So once we got to set, it's already like, all right, hey, we've been doing this, we're friends with guys, and we hang out so much.
We started our journey as a short film, and we did not originally conceive of the short film as a proof of concept for a feature. So it wasn't until we were basically at South by Southwest with the short film that people started asking us, where's the feature? Like, we love the short, where's the feature? And Carey was like, she's working on it right now. Yeah. I was like, I am? Okay, I guess I'm working on it. Yeah. So yeah, I started writing it. We talked a lot about how to expand the short into a full-length movie, and we decided very early on that it was going to be one of those like one crazy night movies, but obviously with a tonal twist.
I was excited to have more time to explore the relationships between the guys, so yeah, it was a win.
This movie in many ways is about perception and like, so I'm Mexican American. I grew up as like one of the paler people in my family, and I grew up with like a lot of the men in my family especially had to do this calculus every time we went anywhere of like, how am I being perceived? Like, how do I come across? Do I look like I'm a threat right now? And what can I do to avoid being seen as a threat right now? And so a lot of the movie kind of touches on that concept.
I love that the movie kind of does a bait and switch. You think it's one thing and then it goes left hard. And I think that I feel like people respond to that because I think a lot of people with a lot of movies now, like, they know where it's gonna go. And this movie, you don't think it's gonna go this way. And I think that's the special sauce of this project.
And also when things get really complicated for us in the movie, like the absurdity and like the complication of the situation, like you can't help but like sometimes laugh out of like nervousness,
Yeah,
so it stays, we still have that like sort of comedic energy, like this is a crazy thing that like none of us are equipped to handle,
Yeah.
All the relationships in this film are, very special, but definitely these were the first people that I met, and we even had rehearsals, and I love that about Carey. He's like, oh no, we're gonna do like a week of rehearsals just to kind of add in and get that, have everything going with these guys, and I feel like that really sort of ramped it up. So once we got to set, it's already like, all right, hey, we've been doing this, we're friends with guys, and we hang out so much. Like, we hung out so much in Atlanta, but
I took some to brunch.
And then especially with the rehearsals and the time together, like we didn't feel, there's not like about like the script that like uses sometimes like as a jumping off point, and like there's a lot of like really organic things that like at 3 a.m. in the woods that we're just, we're figuring it out and sort of trying to have a good time and create something really dynamic between the three of us.
From them having this organic friendship that developed, like they just riffed off each other so beautifully, and there was a lot of just random shit. Some of the still in the movie that we kept. You can talk about like the finger to the lips.
Yeah, there's a couple of moments like that where like 1 second after they cut away, I busted out laughing. We all just broke, and I'm like, wow, no way, you kept that in there.
There's a lot of happy accidents.
And the short is just like one type of mentality, or what I'm saying, it's not much growth that was allowed, of course, because it's a short, right? But just, I guess you could say, the intimate moments and the transparency of Sean as a full human being, rather than just one of warranted hurt and fear, but what I'm saying, he's so much more than that. He I guess you could say he kind of get to tell his love story also with his brothers, because it's like they're the only ones that he got like that. He got his older brother, but they have a disconnect because of the age gap. You feel me? And like, but I feel like Sean and Kunle, just because it's so much that Sean wants to be that's in Kunle. You feel me? That part was really cool to kind of show off and stuff like that. To be the so-called cool guy that actually shows people why he wants to be or what he wants to be. And it's not just the basic thing of just empty excuse my French, but empty things. Empty things, all right? Sean was a shell first, and you got to see that he had so much feeling on the inside. You feel me?